Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. Oh, I think doth profess way too much, and you just got your ass handed to you. Have I got a video for you, everybody? Holy macadamia nut. Crooked, insufferable wench. Nancy pushing up daisies Pelosi. The immeasurable amount of harm that she has done to our democratic republic, it will never be bound numerically in any way, shape, or form. She has just posted this after President Trump vowed that we're going to have a nation's capital that is clean, safe, open, and free for everybody. She just posted this on X. See, this is what I love about you can go on MSNBC, you can go on CNN, you can go on all this fake woke propaganda media and say whatever you want. I mean, you can just rain lies in a vast hurricane of deceit. But what I love about X is we got this thing called real-time fact check by the community in the form of community notes. Oh, and you're just going to love this. This is so good. So Crooked Nancy posts Donald Trump delayed deploying the National Guard on January 6th when our capital was under violent attack and lives were at stake, which I have video footage that proves the exact opposite. I'm going to play that for you in just a second. Stick around. Now he's activating the DC Guard to distract from his incompetent mishandling of tariffs, healthcare, education, and immigration, just to name a few blunders. And then check this out. Former Washington Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sund responds to Crooked Nancy pushing up daisies Pelosi with this. Oh, this is so good. And he ratios her to the moon. Ma'am, it is long past time to be honest with the American people. You can already tell this is going to be good. On January 3rd, I requested National Guard assistance, but your Sergeant at Arms denied it. Under federal law 2 U.S.C. 1970, I was prohibited from calling them in without specific approval. That same day, Carol Corbin at the Pentagon offered National Guard support, but I was forced to decline because I lacked the legal authority. On January 6, while the Capitol was under attack, and despite my repeated calls, your Sergeant at Arms again denied my urgent requests for over 70 agonizing minutes. Quote, running it up the chain, end quote, for your approval. When I needed assistance, it was denied. Yet when it suited you, you ordered fencing topped with concertina wire and surrounded the Capitol with thousands of armed National Guard troops. This post right here has broken the internet by former Capitol Chief Stephen Sund. This is the video you got to share, everybody. Anybody, because I know, just like me, I get it all over, not just online, but everywhere I go. How can you support an insurrectionist? But Trump he told people to go storm the Capitol. I know you've heard it. I've heard it a billion times. Maybe at Thanksgiving, Christmas, or just your neighbors, or a community, or at Target, Walmart, whatever. I know you've heard it 1,000,006 times because I have too. This is the video you need to share with them. And here is the actual video evidence of Lion Nancy, crooked, insufferable wench, pushing up daisies, Nancy Pelosi, right here, saying she regrets she didn't call the National Guard earlier. Watch.
Succeeded in stopping the validation of the presidency of the United States. How many times did the members ask, are we prepared? Are we prepared? We're not. Prepared for the worst. We're calling the National Guard. Now, should have been here to if they stop the proceedings, we will have totally failed. We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. This is ridiculous. You're going to ask me in the middle of the thing when they've already breached the inaugural stuff that should we call the Capitol Police? I mean the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with?
They thought that they had sufficient resources.
That is not a question of how they had. They don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for
Video evidence right there where she says, why didn't we call the National? By the way, she's completely acting there. This was all architected. This was all planned. It's well established now that there were peaceful protests at the January 6th Capitol. Yes, there were some things that got out of control, but there were also FBI informants at the time that were planted. There were plants all over. There were instigators all over. There were people who were trying to encourage people to protest and encourage people to engage in aggressive, violent behavior that were not there to support Trump, that were not there to support the truth, that were not there to peacefully protest, that were there planted by probably this vermin, Nancy Pelosi. She was acting right there. Oh, why didn't we call them? Well, the chief just said exactly why the National Guard wasn't there. He just outed you and you got ratioed. You're not on CNN. You're not on MSNBC. You're not on this woke propaganda media where you can just spew some polluted garbage out of your mouth and not get any pushback. You're on X. You're on the only bastion of free speech left in the entire world. Never mind the digital ecosystem, the entire world. And you got your ass handed to you. And I'm providing the video evidence to compound what Chief Sund eloquently articulated so well in that post about your miserable, wretched lies, Nancy. President Trump posted this, which a lot of people are pointing towards, that Trump is really taking the gloves off. Crooked Nancy Pelosi and her very interesting husband beat every hedge fund in 2024. In other words, these two very average minds beat all of the super geniuses on Wall Street, thousands of them. It's all inside information. Is anybody looking into this? She is a disgusting degenerate. I concur, I co-sign, who impeached me twice. She was, unbelievable what she put this country towards on no grounds and lost. How are you feeling now, Nancy? You can see right here the ratio, and this is just, posted that day. It's probably way worse by now. I haven't checked what the latest is, but 14,000 likes versus her 13,000. This is truly the open democratic free republic process, open market. The market decides, the people decides who they believe. And they believe Chief Stephen Sund, and I do as well. This whole January 6th hoax, just like every other hoax, Trump was right about everything. About everything. The whole January 6th narrative, the whole idea that they want to perpetuate that this was an insurrection, that this was anti-American, that he tried to impede a peaceful transfer. It's all one big, hot, steaming pile of barbecue BS sandwiches. That's exactly what this is. And there is no person who deserves this kind of pushback more than Nancy pushing up daisies. Pelosi, shame on you. I don't know why you're still opening your mouth, just like Hillary. I don't know why Hillary still opens her mouth. Obama, I don't know if you guys remember this. Besides everything else that has decimated Obama's legacy, his reputation, anything that he achieved, if anything, which I think I call him the divider in chief. He achieved in dividing the United States of America. He achieved in propagating an entire section of commerce called race baiting and race hustling. And the BLM organization profited off that more than anything. I'll never forget that moment when Don Lemon was confronted by that brilliant sheriff who said, "Are you out of your mind, Don? BLM is a terrorist organization," and he was cut off the air. But Obama lazily, in a weak, soft fashion, right at the end of the 2024 election cycle, if my memory serves me correctly, it was right after Halloween, he gave a speech where he perpetuated the Charlottesville, there are good people on both sides hoax, which is an undeniable hoax. If you look at the footage, it's plain as day. You can find it on my profile. I've done videos on this. I just watched that Billy Joel documentary, which I love Billy Joel. I think he's amazing. And even Billy Joel fell for it. And I don't blame Billy Joel, even though maybe it's justifiably so. This is what happens. This is what happens to our fellow citizens, to our fellow Americans, to our fellow global citizens all across the world when we allow this fake propagandist woke media perpetuate undeniable, unbridled, zero pushback, lie after lie after lie. It's all over. The woke era is dead. The lie propaganda era is dead. People like me, channels like me exist for this very fact. And you can share this video with anybody who dares tell you, how can you support an insurrectionist? Oh, but what about January 6th? All that garbage. Share this video. Help me make this go viral so we can educate people. Help me. All you need to do, it doesn't cost you a thing. Tap that thumbs up. Even with your remote, if you're watching this on TV, tap the thumbs up. Share this. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. This is huge. This is the truth. This is the unbridled, unvarnished truth that you're getting here. Please help me if you love America. Don't do it for me. Do it because you love America. Do it. The main purpose I'm doing this channel is not for me. It's for my grandkids' future. I want them to grow up in the America that I grew up in, that we grew up in, that made sense. So please help me, and I know you'll do it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed them. You can also tap my face right here and subscribe and follow. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. And as always, may God bless you, and may God bless the USA and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.